That's why you'll normally see with Osgoods that typical kind of bump in the front of the knees. Like I did both with my knees.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's why also you see it. It's a marked increase in it when you come out of like a period of rest or an off season and suddenly go back into like a heavy pre-season where you go really quickly into it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So other reasons as well other reasons for males, not only is it because of the levels of testosterone they produce, but girls, as much as they go through growth spurts, will grow significantly more steadily through puberty.
Okay.
So they kind of grow almost continuously, whereas blokes will do nothing, hit, could be any time from 10 to 12, but hit 12, go into a massive growth spurt, do nothing, hit 14, do another one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's during puberty with teenagers, that effect is far more marked as well when you look at the fact that the first part of puberty growth is to do with skeletal growth, which normally will occur 10, 11, 12 where we go in height, and then at around about 14, 15 you get muscle specialization. Type 1s, type 2s develop. So what you get is you build the framework, now you build the muscle around it, which is why it's that 15, 16 years of age, it's that big kind of marked point where you start seeing Osgood's flare up, because it's more to do with muscle growth than skeletal growth. Yeah.
Did you say around 15?
Yeah, 14, 15,
Okay.
16. But it doesn't mean that as I said, it doesn't mean females won't suffer Osgood's, because they will for the same reasons. You know what I mean? But you'll generally find that with females, it's more to do with girls that are doing significantly higher amounts of activity and jumping and running. Like, I guess if I was to compare apples to apples, you can have a novice, medium-based sports male, trains once a week for his soccer club, maybe plays a game on the weekends, does another activity twice, another time a week. So they're training twice a week, play a game on a weekend. They're at a high risk of developing Osgood's based on growth, development, and puberty. Whereas a girl of the same age, that same girl who does 2 training sessions a week and plays, netball or something, the risk of categorizing, will never develop it.
Yeah.
But if that girl now trains 5 times a week and plays 2 games, now she's at a risk. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's not that genetically males will get it, not females. It's more to do with the workload. Yeah. Males suffer a lot less workload because of the rate of growth of quads. But it's all to do with quad development, quad strength. Yeah. And then when you look at the tendinopathy, so patella tendinopathy. Now, patella tendinopathy is essentially the same as all other forms of tendinopathy. It's an overuse injury. It's where excessive force is placed through the tendon. So it's different to Osgood's, where you go, oh, same as Osgood's. Osgood's is about the quads they've developed too quickly. So they've suddenly developed force load really, really quickly. And the anchoring of the patella tendon on the tibial tuberosity is not quite strong enough, and it irritates that periosteal attachment. Yeah. Whereas with tendinopathy, there's nothing wrong with the quads. Quads are super strong. The problem is they're contracting on the patella tendon 5, 6, 10 times more than what they should. So that force alone creates degeneration. So you're going to go, well, why doesn't it happen the same with Osgood's? It's not about the contraction of the quad, it's about the volume and the recovery. That's important. So when you think about tendinopathies, the same as most, it's actually not about the action you're doing, but the recovery to overcome that.